What's up, my good people? Thank you for tuning in to another episode of your one and only podcast, Miracles by Mimi. I thank you guys for continuously listening to me talk my shit each and every week. I thank you guys for supporting me, for sharing me, for giving me thumbs up, for subscribing. I thank you for all that. So keep supporting me, and I'm going to keep feeding you. Y'all know we came here to do. So let's get into it. This week's conversation is basically about being a mother. We're going to title it Manifesting Motherhood. I think this conversation was inspired by a post I seen about 3 days ago, where I seen this little girl. She had to be no more than like 5 or 6 years old, and baby girl had a whole sew-in. I'm talking about frontal and all. And no, it wasn't due to her illnesses. Like, she didn't have cancer, she didn't have alopecia, she didn't have slow hair growth. This little girl had a head full of hair. The pictures, I seen the picture from start to finish. And the pictures, honest to God truth, the picture started with something in my spirit. I feel like our generation, we don't take motherhood as seriously as we should. I feel like just because we have a baby, that makes us a mother. I feel like just because we feed our kids and might clothe them in the latest or whatever the case may be, we feel like we doing what we supposed to do in motherhood. And that's just not it. Sorry to say, that's just not it. Me, I had my first child, 18 years old. Then I walked across the stage, literally, with my baby. My baby was like 4 months in the crowd. Parenting didn't come with a rule book, and it still don't. So I didn't know what I was doing. I just knew, because of how I was raised and what I come from, I knew what I didn't want to be, or I knew what I didn't want to do to my child. Or I knew what I didn't want to happen around my child, but I didn't know nothing about being no mother. And it just took me a lot to realize that being a mother is an honor, but at the same time, it's a challenge. Because 9 times out of 10, when you have your first child, you still relatively young. So you still growing. So you got to grow with your first child. And in the process of growing, you still don't know a lot of things. So it's only understandable that you don't know what you displaying to your child, because you don't even know what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? You don't know what you're teaching your child, because you don't even know what you're teaching yourself. You're not at the point where you're teaching yourself, where you have learned the right things. So, I feel like just being a mother or manifesting in motherhood is very important. When we realize we pregnant, at that moment, it's up to us to learn what it is to be a mother, to care for another human being in this world. And we don't do that. Like, I know, like, back in the day, our mothers and grandmothers and stuff, like, they set them girls down. Okay, you having a baby, this what you gonna do. You gonna take care of your children, you gonna cook for them, you gonna clean for them, you gonna work. I ain't raising nobody else's kid, blah, 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 blah. That's how it was. But now it's like, okay, I got a baby, I got 2, 3, 5 kids. My mama finna raise them, I'm finna go turn up. Or I want to keep my kids up with the latest trend. So everybody wearing lace fronts, let me put my daughter on the lace front. Like, that it has to stop. Because what happens is we snatching these innocent from these kids. Girls and boys. Like, cause I see people all the time with their sons. These sons dressing like grown men. Kids don't dress like kids these days. Kids are not able to be kids these days. It is not like kids come out the womb and be like, oh, mama, I want this. I want to wear these. I want to wear this. I want to look like this rapper. No, baby, that's what we expose them to. And it really destroying our kids. That's why we got these millennials, we call them, quote unquote, these millennials. That's why we got these millennials going damn crazy. Because us on the back end, mothers, quote unquote, we falling off. And we gotta take that back, y'all, especially in the black community. Like, raise our sons to be kings, raise our daughters to be queens, raise our sons to know how to treat our queens. I was just having this conversation this morning, and personally, I don't like nobody to refer to my son as a nigga. I don't like to even say this little nigga, quote unquote. I don't like that. Period. I can't stand it. I just feel like, when I was growing up, I used to call my homeboys or my brothers like, stop playing, nigga, or what's up, nigga? But I don't like it. Don't address me. Don't even curse my son with the knowledge of thinking that that's okay. They call him anything other than his name, his God-given name, his mother-given name. Like, and it's just it. Like, Another thing, like the word bitch. I don't like, my daughter, I got an 11-year-old daughter, and I'm pretty sure in middle school they doing their little cussing or whatever, but I will never, I don't care how old my daughter get, I don't care what the situation is, I never refer to her as bitch. Either one of my daughters, I never refer to her as that bitch or that hoe. No, because let me tell you something. When you address a child as such, even in their teenager, guess what? And they answer to that, they think that's okay. They think that's okay to become a bitch or a hoe and no. And we have to stop that. Like, it's cool to be your child friend, because a lot of times too, a lot of us didn't grow up with that balance. Like, our parents were strict on us to let us know that they not playing, they want us to get our shit together, but at the same time we lack that parent, being able to go tell our parent anything, or being able to just sit down, let our head down with our parents and chill. So it is important to be cool, or quote, I'm not gonna say really cool, it is important to be what is the word I'm looking for? It is important to be mediocre with your kid. Lukewarm. It's okay because this day and age, kids are scared to open up to their parents. Kids are scared to talk about what happened. It's okay to, be cool with your kid, but at the time, you got to cut it off. Like, my 11-year-old can come tell me anything that happened. If it happened with her, if it happened with her friend, if it happened with a girl she know, boy she know. It's okay to her tell me their story. I'm gonna let her tell me, and I'm gonna put my parental input on it. But I leave that door open. Like, that's my girl. My oldest, that's my girl. But in the same sense, I keep it as that because that is my girl. That's my oldest. She got to set the tone for her younger sisters, and also set the tone for her brother, to show her brother how girls are supposed to act towards him, or how girls that he should like once he get older. He should like, because let me tell you something. Once my son get a certain age, honey. Once my son get a certain age and he starts to develop, ways that he like girls or whatever, he gonna already have together the ones to pick and choose. Not only that, but whatever he's searching for, he's gonna, whatever type of female that he likes, she got to be smart, she has to be pretty, she has to be, whatever it is his criteria is, I'm also gonna raise him to be that man. And that's what we gotta do, people. We gotta train our kids in the way that they should go. Let's take it back to the old days when we training our child up to the way that they should go. And in spite of what we've been through, in spite of what we lacked out on, because let me tell you, I dealt with that too now. For a long time, my oldest, until she got until I had my second child. I think I was a mama with my first daughter, but it took me to have my second daughter to become a mother. I used to just buy, anybody who knew me knew my first daughter. She kept the latest J's, her outfits. But guess what? I used to have my daughter. I was young. Don't get me wrong. I had my daughter at 18, so I was still a young mom. She used to be around my little friends. Me and my friends used to have all these kind of conversations, and you know what I'm saying. Just have my daughter around all that kind of stuff. So she kind of grew up with me. So, like, it took me to have another daughter. I have 3 daughters, by the way, but it took me to have another daughter to realize that, okay, you got to change the dynamic, baby. You got to change the dynamic, and you got to train these children up, not the way you were brought up, but you got to raise them to be who you want them to be, who they need to be, so that when that time comes, they will know who they. When they got to stand in that seat, when they got to stand in that fire, they'll know who they are in that moment, and don't forget it. I'm raising my daughters to the point where once they get older, if a man address them, if a man can't walk up to you and say, "Hi, how are you, beautiful?" or "How's your day going?" Don't even speak to him. "Hey, shawty, what's up?" No. I'm raising my daughter to know, baby, you better than that. If he can't address you by your name, or he can't address you in a polite manner, and he got to refer to you as an object or as, no, he's no good for you. Stop him dead in his tracks. And that's just it, guys. We got to manifest in motherhood. Like, we got to just like we take the time to build our careers or focus on whether we rap, whether we sing, whether we do hair, just like we take the time to invest in ourselves, we got to invest in motherhood. Because one thing about me, I'm a mother first. I always had a desire to be a mom. Those who know me know my backstory, where I was told I couldn't have kids when I was born. Those who don't know, I'm just going to give it to you really quick. I was born with a hernia, and it grew really big, and I had to get it surgically removed. And I was told, and they snipped one of my fallopian tubes during my surgery when I was 2 years old, and I was told that I'd never be able to properly reproduce. Thank God I got 4 beautiful kids, nothing wrong with them. They the best in the world. So I always wanted to be a mom because I was told I couldn't, but God, you hear what I'm saying? But God, they told me I couldn't, and look, I got 4 kids. I don't want them more now, God. I don't want them more. I don't. Okay, you done gave me my 3 girls. You finally blessed me with my baby boy. I don't want them more. I'm through. But however, I always wanted to be a mom, and but I didn't know the work it was gonna require. I didn't know the work it was gonna require, and I had to learn. And that's pretty much what we got to do. We got to take time, man. Just like we take time to go to school, we take time to do work. We just like at a job, we go through that training to figure out how to work, or how to get this job done. We got to do the same thing times 10 when it comes to mother, because you got to sow into these kids. We got to put back into these kids. Anything we didn't have, all the things that we did wrong, we can't. Now we can't protect them from the world, true enough, but you can prepare them for the world. We can't protect our kids, but we can prepare our kids, and that's what we need to get back to. We need to get back to loving on these kids. Show these kids, baby, your natural hair is beautiful. Your skin. I kid you not. Those who know me, you know. If you know, you know. I got 2. My oldest daughter is brown skin, and my son is brown skin. My 2 middle daughters, they're relatively lighter. Guess what? You gotta embrace. I embrace all 4 of my kids. Y'all are beautiful. Y'all got pretty skin. My 11-year-old has nice 4C hair. Long 4C thick hair. But guess what? I embrace that, baby. Your hair is beautiful. We gotta sew back into our kids, you guys. You think you did wrong, or you didn't do, your past is shaky or whatever, sew back into your kids, and it'll show. We got to manifest into motherhood. Let's tap in. Let's tune in, you guys. Let's get back at it. Let's nourish these children. Let's praise these children. Let's bless these children. And most importantly, let's raise these goddamn kids. Let's raise them to be whatever they want to be, but be the best that they can be. Be the best them that they can be. That's what we got to do, you guys. We got to get back to it, because if not, this world gonna self-destruct. This world gonna self-destruct because our kids ain't ready. We got to get them ready, but we got to build them up. We got to build them up, you guys. That's just it. That's just it. That topic that stirred my spirit up on Instagram when I seen that post, and I just said, oh yeah, that's it. I got to hit the nail on the head. We got to pull back into these kids. We got to respect them enough to let them grow. Respect them enough to get them a position where they can grow into who they are. Don't rush their time. Let them be kids, because I know we wish we could go back to being kids. Let them be kids, you guys. Let them be who they are. Let them grow into who they are. Don't rush them to grow up because you think that's cute, or because you wearing a lace front, you want your kids to wear a lace front, or because your son, his dad wearing skinny jeans, Air Force Ones, and Jordans all the time. You want him to. No, let's let these kids go. Let them enjoy their Paw Patrol, their PJ Masks. My daughter's like JoJo Siwa. Let's get back into it. Let's manifest in these kids, man. That's just it, you guys. If this episode touched you, like, subscribe, share, comment. Do your thing. Y'all do y'all thing. Y'all been doing y'all thing now. Y'all been doing y'all thing. Y'all been getting back at me. Y'all been supporting me, and I love it. I love it from the bottom of my heart. I thank God for it. Every comment, whether it's 1 comment, whether it's 1,000, I thank God for it, because it means something to me. Whether it's one, if I see 1 person listen to me, guess what? I'm 1 step closer. I'm 1 step closer to my goal. So I thank you guys. You guys, all platforms, YouTube, Instagram, Spotify, and Apple Podcasts. You guys take the time. I go subscribe, go comment, go share, go repost, whatever you need to do to get me out there, get me heard. Y'all do it. Because I'm gonna come at you next week, same time. We're gonna do the same thing again. Love you guys. Thank you.